My bad. Wait, what did you say? Say it again.
The Dance Mix one, the Dance Dance Revolution Mario.
Which one? Say it again.
I was saying I'm one of the ones that I'm surprised you didn't bring up because it's it's often forgotten. I don't know if you'd consider it a mainstream one, but Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh
Mario
yeah,
Mix.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. I never played it though, but I remember it.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. Just got it recently.
Oh, you have it though?
I mean, my wife wants to play it.
Gonna get some dancing moves going.
Do you have all the? Do you have any of the sports Mario ones?
I have the baseball. I have strikers. Actually, I think I have them all on GameCube. I just don't have all the Mario parties.
Oh, gotcha.
Which was the one that we played? The Olympics. The Olympic one.
Yeah, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. That's also another whole franchise.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
Yeah.
We had fun with that one.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
I beat Chaz like at all the games. Dude.
Not even, dude. Not even.
He won't admit it.
So I didn't tell either of you, but we're recording right now. No walk-in today. We're starting it right away. Neither of these guys knew. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dad Can Game today as a guest. He's been a guest before on an episode. Super different intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Side Project Podcast.
You're an ass, dude.
You like that?
No.
Yeah, that's why I was
picking my nose and shit.
You know how you were like when I was like, wait, what'd you say? And you were saying it, and I kept going, wait, no, what'd you say? And you kept talking for him.
Yeah.
I wanted him to repeat it because I hit record and I didn't tell either of you guys.
Oh, yeah, you fucking dick, dude.
I knew it tells me that you.
Oh, it tells you? I didn't know it told you.
Yeah, it says it's but it's all good. I just went along with it.
Oh yeah.
Apparently,
man.
these guys are making their own podcast.
Yeah, you never know, idea. Man. It's Daddy and Chazzy. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a whole different episode.
I know, right? We've got Jordan here. He is Dad Can Game on Instagram. He's a game collector. He's a streamer. He's a massive collector, actually. I think that's one of your biggest highlights, right? Yeah, you have a giant collection.
I like to collect, and I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. I know you. Again, I won't put all your business out there, but you did post it on Instagram that you have been on a somewhat hiatus because you were moving lately, or been moving, and you're finally in your house. So I'm sure. We've talked, and then also even on your post, right on time for the holidays. That must be nice, personal wise. Yeah. But as far as your collection and showcasing it and doing what you do on Instagram and things like that, I'm sure you'll get started even more so again after the holidays, being you just moved into your new spot. Which we've seen your upcoming game room, Dad Can Game Cave, your man cave, whatever it is you want to call it. We've seen what's going to be. And it looks awesome, man.
You know what game he also brought back for me that I completely fucking spaced out with the whole Mario thing, with the Super Nintendo thing with the mouse and all that? He tagged us in it.
Which one?
Oh, Mario.
Yeah, the paint. Yeah, Mario Paint. Yeah.
Dude, I was like, God damn! Like I just had a flashback.
There's so many Mario games, dude. There's so many Mario games, and the reason we say that is because today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing a Super Mario Bros. Bracket. I don't know if you're just tuning in for the first time, then you may not know. If you watched us before, our 50th episode, bracket, which was our Halloween episode, we dressed up. I was a dinosaur wrangler riding a dinosaur. Juice was
he likes to ride things.
Juice was a big wiener. He was a big weenie. Yeah. And we did a horror movie bracket, 32 different movies, and it all boiled down to one. And I believe Halloween won. Michael Myers, Halloween 1. And then today we are doing the Super Mario Bros. Bracket. And so we want you guys to play along with us. I know some people played along with us when we did the horror one. So I will throw it up on the screen right now. And it's up there so you can screenshot it. You can do whatever you need to do to it. You can write it down however you want to do it. But get it going. Play along with us. We're also going to post it on our Instagram so people can play along with us as well. Hopefully you guys will. If not, I hope you enjoy it, man. Now what we did here, I do want to explain it real quick. We won't waste too much time. The majority of these games are going to be the platformers, and the majority of these that I chose are also I went on Nintendo's official site, and they kind of have like this section where you can check out the mainline Mario games, and so I kind of chose from there. And then I added a few here and there that I felt like deserved to be on this bracket for whatever reasons they may be. The way that I set the bracket up, because you may be going like some are pinned up against whatever and this and that, I just use a randomizer, actually, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. And then some of them I kind of switched around
and made
to
more
make
sense,
more
right?
sense. Yeah, because the randomizer, just by pure random, had Super Mario Maker 1 versus Super Mario Maker 2. And I thought, let's make it more interesting.
Yeah,
let's not have
yeah.
the two Mario Makers go against each other. So we switched it up a little bit and did something different.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. Didn't include a lot of the handheld games, not all of them.
Which some of these
didn't
made
include
it
any of the
onto
Paper
handheld
Mario
anyways.
games. Huh?
I said some of these made it onto like a handheld thing.
Yeah, some of these are handheld, but again, I chose them because they were included on Nintendo's official site as like a mainline, I guess, Mario or something like that. Didn't include the Paper Mario. Obviously, we're not including Mario Kart, could be its own thing. We're not including the Superstar Saga or whatever it's called. Those ones, didn't include those. Not including Luigi games, you know, like Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's thing,
yeah, if you know what I mean, stuff like that. It's separate, it's Luigi. And not including any of the Super Mario Worlds or Super Mario whatevers that include like Wario as the main character because it's not really a Mario game, I guess you could say. So, I mean, I don't know. Anything you guys want to say, or you want to just get right into it?
I want to get straight into it.
He wants to get straight into it, dude.
Yeah.
He wants to dive head first and just...
Pistols first, actually.
Oh, pistols
to break the landing.
Did you watch the whole solo episode?
Not all of it, dude.
Oh, man, then I'm not going to
gonna
say
lie to you.
anything, dude. Well, all I got to say is Tree, for those that watched the solo episode.
Okay, so I
Tree
remember that part,
tried your
right?
pistols. So you might have something to say.
That tree is sitting in the living room, and I might have to.
Yeah, you're gonna have some. You gotta go talk to Tree after this, man.
This is proper though, because like I have this on.
Yeah.
I just have to put a little beanie on, like a little Carhartt beanie.
You can
and
walk
then
up
I'ma
to
get
him like,
I'ma
"Hey,
get
what's
an
up,
axe.
Vato?
Yeah, no,
Heard you were doing my pistols."
I'm gonna do a lumberjack with no beard.
I don't know what accent that was. Let me try that again.
I have
Heard
like
you were doing my pistols. Was that better?
Nah, it made it
Still
worse.
bad?
Dude.
What
Made it worse.
Hey, what's up, Vato? I heard you were
Jordan's gotta
doing my
sit
pistols.
Sit here through all this.
I know people are like, you guys have a guest on, and he really hasn't said a fucking word.
So we're gonna start this off right away.
Yeah.
And then I don't think you explained the top.
Yeah, well, I'll explain it when we get to it. There's
Okay.
going to be ones that are just going to automatically advance.
Advance.
It's a whole fucking thing, and I don't feel like getting into it. Us three
But-
had a conversation off camera about it. We'll get to it when we get there. But go ahead, Juice. Hit them with the ones that are coming first, man.
So the first one that's gonna automatically advance for the first round is gonna be Super Mario 64.
No, it's not. Not yet. It's not advancing.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
it was.
Super Mario 64, 1996,
I'll let him do this.
versus Super Mario 3D World.
Okay.
Those two are going against each other. Super Mario 3D World from 2013. Since we have talked up a fucking storm, we'll let Jordan go first. Super Mario 64 versus Super Mario 3D World.
2013 release.
Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, it's not a tough one, but it's kind of a tough one because the 3D World was the first or second, I guess. I don't know. Land, I guess, came.
Yeah, 3D
before it, but,
Land came first on handheld.
So 3D World was the first console attempt, I guess, at making something where it's a 3D level type thing. And I mean, I enjoyed the concept. I definitely liked how the levels kind of went back to, you know, the old origins with, you know, jumping on the flagpole and, you know, just essentially jumping on Koopas and Goombas and hitting blocks and nothing, you know. The cat was, it was kind of neat. It was in like I see why they did that, to kind of try to make the 3D work more.
Yeah, and like
I guess.
the way you could climb up the walls and climb up the pole, the flagpole and everything like that, and then swirl down like a stripper.
Yeah. It was something different, you know. I mean, I guess they might have been kind of reaching at that point. I thought a little bit, but my vote's going to be Super Mario 64.
Yeah,
on that one.
I both.
Even after that,
He said all these things
hyped
about
it all
3D
up.
World, and he
Yeah.
was like, and by the way, I'm not choosing it though.
You know, I'm giving you all the reasons it's good, just not good enough to make my cut.
I both agree and disagree with certain things that Jordan said. I do understand like the cat thing being a cool thing, but also being like a gimmickry thing. Some people would say. I have looked at both sides. I've seen comments on YouTube and stuff like that. I did enjoy 3D World. It's definitely really fun for like multiplayer. If you've got people to play with, obviously that makes it even more fun. And I mean, I did. What other power-ups? Real quick, I don't want to waste too much time on it. Go ahead, Juice. You go first. I want to look something up.
So pretty much for me, I didn't play too much of Super Mario 3D World, but I did play Super Mario 64. So it's kind of going to be a little biased.
Yeah, it is what it is, though.
The thing is, the 64 was such a staple, and I think again, all the Mario games kind of set the tone, and then like they raised the bar. Right.
Yeah.
So like just like Jordan was saying, so like 3D World was kind of the first 3D land type of one on an actual console.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then that in itself is a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
But when you pin it up against 64 for me, it's just 64.
Yeah, I agree. I do like some of the power-ups that was in 3D World, and we won't talk too much because we do got 3D Land to go up against, so we'll get to that. But they did have the cat suit. They did have the boomerang one where you turned into like a Koopa, and I'll throw these things up on the screen while we're talking if people don't remember.
They had the penguin too.
They had the Fireball Mario too, right?
Did they have the penguin, or was that in that? No, that I think that was in New Super Mario Bros. I think the penguin, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In this one, they had the cat, and then they had the
fireball,
the boomerang one that turned you into a Koopa. Right. It turned you into a Koopa, and then they also had the cherry, where it turned you into multiples of yourself, and you had to do all of them. So anyway, we're just dragging on way too long. Sorry, guys. I just want to look up the power ups, but you know what? I'm gonna pull a Jordan. I gotta go with 64.
Oh, hey, all three for 64. That's good.
Yeah, 64.
All three for 64. That's dope.
Then we're going to do New Super Mario Bros. 2006 versus Super Mario RPG.
1990.
Let me take the reins on this one first. So, New Super Mario Bros. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go with Mario RPG first. So, Super Mario RPG 1996 was on the Super Nintendo. I believe it was the first time that you went into a role-playing style game with Mario. And I liked it. It wasn't my favorite back in the day growing up, but I did enjoy it. But I wasn't too big on role-playing games when I was younger. That didn't develop for me until I was older. So I did like it. I liked it because it was a little bit different, but I think as a kid I might have also been a little confused because I was used to like a certain Mario format. So then
you kind of just hit something on the money right there. It's just like as you understood it better and as you learned to kind of appreciate those style games
I grew up, is
when now you could look back at it though and be like, okay,
now I appreciate it.
Game.
Yeah.
It's just that first.
And I haven't played it for a really long time, so I do want to play it again. But also Super Mario RPG was the first time that we got introduced to, and I believe the only time we got introduced to a character called Geno. Who everybody really wants in Smash Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Let me look that up real quick. New Super Mario, just refresh my memories. New Super Mario Bros. was on Nintendo DS. There we go. Just need to refresh my memory.
Yeah.
That was cool. I dug it because it was different. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings on it, but I did dig it because it was like your classic style 2D platformer Mario, but with kind of like upgraded 3D-ish graphics. I don't know if that's the way that you can say it. It's not technically 3D, but they were just so much more polished. I did like it, and again, this is not the one on Wii. This is the one on DS. For this, I got to go with... Damn, dude. I got to go with RPG just for the fact that I like, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'm switching it. I got to go with New Super Mario Bros. Because I like the fact that they brought back the platformers. I like the fact that they brought back the platformers. And for a whole new generation that hasn't experienced those platformers, maybe that was their first time experiencing a Super Mario platformer.
Okay.
Go ahead, Juice.
I was actually going to pass it off to Jordan.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, man. I have to agree with you. One of my cousins, he got a DS when he was quite young. And New Super Mario Bros. Was one of the first Mario games that he played. So, like, I totally get that aspect of it. And I did like it. It's probably one of the only, if not the only one from the New Super Mario Bros. Series that I've played through from start to finish. And it was good. But I have to say that Super Mario RPG may get my vote on this, only because I'm going from... I never played it growing up, but I played Paper Mario growing up, and I know that Paper Mario got its origins from Super Mario RPG, and I've played enough of RPG now that I can say that I would love playing through that game more than playing through New Super Mario Bros. Just with what I like to play as I guess as an adult and everything, but. So RPG gets my vote.
You're the tiebreaker, man. I also want to make note that I believe Super Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, their power-ups was the first time that we saw the big Mario. You get the big mushroom.
Oh, like the
super
you just mushroom, right?
Break through everything like the Hulk. And then you've got and the only way that you can die from that is by falling in where, Mario murders Yoshi every time he jumps off Yoshi. And then I believe the first time you also got to see the mini Mario. You had the mini mushroom, and you can shrink down really small and get into places that you wouldn't normally be able to get in. You just sneak up. What's going on? It's inside of me. What do you think, dude?
I'm gonna hit RPG with this one.
Oh damn, this is a tiebreaker. I will say that RPG also some of my favorite music. Super Mario RPG has some of my favorite music. If you guys haven't, you guys know me, I'm big on the video game music. If you haven't checked out Super Mario RPG's soundtrack, definitely do it. It's amazing. All right, so bringing it back. We're hitting the 80s with these ones, man. 1986, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels versus Super Mario Land. 1989, is that what that says, right?
Yeah, 89.
Yeah, 1989.
I was still swimming.
What? You were? Yeah, you were. I was already born. Super Mario Land was on Game Boy, and it was in black and white at that time. And it was the first Mario game, I believe, that wasn't officially 100% made by Miyamoto, and the music also wasn't 100% done composed by Koji Kondo. It was a whole different squad, a whole different team that did all of that. And I gotta say, it's no knock to Koji or Miyamoto. Obviously, they're the creators of all this, the game and then the music, respectively. Super Mario Land has some of the most awesome gameplay and the most awesome music as well, especially for a handheld. I love it. I love it. Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels came out first only in Japan and then later, which we're going to get to, on the All-Stars version for here in America because they deemed the Lost Levels to be way too difficult for Americans. They really did. Yeah. They thought the Western audience, it was just going to be way too hard. And the Lost Levels is basically the first Mario, just extra levels that are like really hard. For me, I'll shorten my answer and I got to go with Super Mario Land because it was different and I liked it and I really loved the music. What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, Super Mario Land, it's pretty easy. I mean, like, I like the classic Mario Bros. And I mean, a nice little extra challenge is great, but Super Mario Land, it's just, I don't know, man. There's something about it. It's just, it's too good. Dude.
I guess they were right.
Yeah, too hard, right? We're like, you know, it's great, but it's just too much.
We're gonna advance to Mario Land.
Super Mario Land. All right, let's keep it going here.
So I'll take the reins on this one. We have Super Mario Odyssey 2017 versus Super Mario Maker 2015. And
who's going first? Me? All right.
I just wanted to announce it.
Mario Maker is really cool. I dig it. I won't spend too much time on this one. I like it. You have so many things that you can do. I was never big on creating levels myself, but I dug playing other people's levels. I guess I'm not that great at level design. So it's really cool. It's different, and it could be, depending on the type of player you are, endless hours of Mario gameplay. And I dig that. It was something different, and I liked it. But Odyssey literally has, it's the latest Mario game, and it literally has remnants of every Mario game to date within it, from the music to the gameplay to the graphical style to, I mean, literally everything. You've got New Donk City, which is, you know, kind of like, you got Donkey Kong in there, and then what's her name? Paulina from the original Donkey Kong. She's the mayor of New Donk City. So, I mean, they really just catered to the Mario fans like never before with Odyssey, and Odyssey takes the cake for me 110%.
So I vaguely played Odyssey, and I think the only reason I played Odyssey was because of Chaz. So I don't have too much to say on that. But again, this is one of those situations where they kind of broke grounds with the whole Super Mario Maker thing, right? Yeah. Where you were able to see how other people's minds work too, because you got to see how they designed their levels, see how difficult they made it, how you know, things of that nature. So I always appreciate when they could start something new and have it work so well. Yeah. And so for me, that reason being just, and even though I played Odyssey more than I played Maker, I think just based off of that, me personally, I would say
it's a little bit of nostalgia and something different.
So like I get because of Odyssey, in a sense, it was just basically like a flashback. I mean, obviously they introduced different,
and there was so much new stuff. Yeah, for me, So Maker for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Maker.
Jordan's a tiebreaker.
Oh boy,
it's your fault. It's all you, man.
Shit. I love both of them, but I've spent more time with Odyssey than I have with Maker. I don't have the second one. I mean, that obviously kind of tells you what my vote's gonna be when that comes up, I guess. But the first one was good, and I enjoyed it enough that I will eventually get the second one, etc. And I'll stop talking about the second one now. The Odyssey, like you're saying, it's great. I love all the. I haven't gotten very far into it either because I'm spending as much time as I can, collecting all the stars that I can collect, or the moons, while I finish the campaign. And then when I finish up, I'm going to come back and do all the rest afterwards. But I'd have to say Odyssey, because it's just an atmosphere, man. Like it feels like it's got its own atmosphere.
It's so amazing, dude. I beat it already. I've got, I don't know, I think I got like 700 moons or something. I don't remember. I got to double check, but I think it literally goes up to like 999 moons or some shit.
It's like
is it something like that? It's something crazy. I've got a lot of the suits and everything. That game just it brought me so much joy, that game, dude. Like Odyssey just really brought me so much joy.
Just the way you're kind of lighting up, just talking
it really
about
did, dude. It's just, I don't know, man. It just brought back so many amazing memories. All right, let's do New Super Mario Bros. U 2012, the Wii U version, and Super Mario 3D Land 2011, which is the handheld version. Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World which is the one we did earlier, right? Yes, Super Mario 3D World is the one we did earlier. Super Mario 3D Land was the first one that World capitalized on later. It was handheld. I did play it. I did enjoy it. New Super Mario Bros. U was the second one, I believe, from the New Super Mario Bros. Franchise that was on console. That was on console. It's a key word. New Super Mario Bros. U also came packaged with New Super Luigi Bros. Or New Super Luigi U, which was like a little spin-off of where Luigi was the main character, so you kind of got 2 games in one, or I guess a game and a half, really.
Yeah, because it wasn't so much focused on Luigi World.
New Super Mario Bros. U gets a lot of hate, though, to be honest. Like, people often say that I don't think it capitalized on enough on what New Super Mario Bros. In general was. It wasn't anything different. They didn't do anything different. It just kind of was another game with a different name, you know? And people didn't really dig it as much. I like the background because it was on Wii U. The graphical capabilities were a little bit better, so the background stuck out more and it was brighter. This is a hard one for me because I like both, but I'm gonna go with New Super Mario Bros. U on this one. Jordan?
I only briefly played through 3D Land. I was borrowing it from a buddy, but I didn't really like the Wii U one either, and I found that it was kind of bland. And like even the Luigi one, they missed a huge opportunity. They literally just made it one. They only gave you 100 seconds per level, so every time you start the level, you get the times running out. And the levels were like brutally hard, short but brutal in difficulty, and it was just almost not fun to play because it's like you there's no. Like when I play a Mario game, it's like I want to kind of just take my time and
I think it's another one that if you have people to play with, because it is a heavily multiplayer based game, makes it a little bit more fun than if you were playing by yourself.
Yeah, I found that's maybe what I'm missing is I haven't tried. Like I liked the game a little bit, but I only played like 3 or 4 levels of the Wii U one, and I just didn't catch it for me. So I have to say the 3D Land gets it for me because that one hooked me in a lot better than the other one did.
Go with 3D Land.
You're going with 3D Land too? All right, 3D Land it is, man. We're going to 3D Land it up. We're going to 3D Land it up. Super Mario Land 2, 1992. And then New Super Mario Bros. 2, the 2012 version, which I believe was also on handheld. Super Mario Land 2. That's the golden coins one, right, Jordan? Super Mario Land 2. 6 golden coins, yeah. Okay, so both of these, I remember now, both of these are very heavily based around coins, I believe. Super Mario Land 2 was on Game Boy, right? Am I correct? Yeah, Game Boy, 1992. And then New Super Mario Bros. 2 was on handheld as well. Was it the DS or the 3DS?
3DS.
3DS, yeah. And that was really heavily based around coins. New Super Mario Bros. 2 was like all just coins. Everything was coins. You just run through and it's like, but it was so much to the point that it didn't really matter. And they had like this global thing where you could see how many coins you've collected versus how many coins everyone else has collected. And everyone was like in the millions among millions and millions. So it was like fun to like see where you rank as far as how many coins you got. But it really didn't matter at the end of the day because the coins were just endless.
Like and it wasn't like a point to advance where you had to get this amount of coins.
Yeah, it didn't really do anything. It just gave you like a ranking of where you're at, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. But and then I also had like another power up where you got like a block and you kind of turned into this block that just shot out a bunch of coins. And then I believe you also turned into like a gold Mario. Oh, the little ping, 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 ping. Yeah, yeah, and you just kept going and going as you were running. Super Mario Land 2. For me, you know what? I got to give it to Super Mario Land 2. And I know I know why.
It was in black and white.
It was the Game Boy, and I'm gonna give it to Super Mario Land 2, and I'm gonna let Jordan explain why, because I know what he's gonna say, and I agree with him on this one.
He can read your mind, Jordan.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, and I agree with him on this one.
Well, and I mean, I haven't even played New Super Mario Bros. 2, so I don't even like hearing you explain this little block guy running down for freaking ping, 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 ping. I'm like sitting here laughing at it, but
I'm gonna look it up right now to show Juice. I don't know if you played
Super
that
Mario Land 2. Believe it or not, I only played for the first time this year or last year, but it really, really goes. They were really trying to make it like a portable Super Mario World at the time.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was waiting for right there. Yep.
Graphically, and they didn't have the feather in there, but instead they had bunny ears, and I think...
Oh, shit, I don't remember. I'm going to look that up right now.
It was bunny ears, but I don't recall what the power-up was.
You're right.
Carrot,
oh, man, I'm looking for it right now.
Go ahead. I think this is the power up, sis. Oh,
yeah,
no, that's
but
the 10. That's the 10
like different
power
ones. Yeah, we won't waste too much time. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Well,
so I mean,
if I find it, I find it. If not, I'll throw it up in post.
My answer's pretty simple. Super Mario Land 2 definitely gets it. Like, it's just.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Super. We'll go with that one. You guys Land. Go ahead, and then I'm gonna look up. Look at
the bunny ears. Yeah. All right, let's head on over. I hope you guys are playing along. If you're not playing along, please dial 1-800-play the fuck along. You looking for it? Bunny Mario.
Yeah, right. So it says right there,
Bunny Mario is a form Mario can become in Super Mario Land 2 by touching a carrot. Bunny Mario has bunny ears coming out of his hat. When Mario is in the air holding A, can slow his descent, and repeatedly mashing it can lead to a quasi-fluttering of the ears, which lets him hover in mid-air. There it is.
That's cool. Almost like Tanuki a little bit.
And he could spin jump.
Wow, I don't even remember that. That's crazy. For some reason, I don't remember that. That's like a super standout one from this game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know why I have no recollection of this. Insane. Anyway, okay, classic, the OG. One of the reasons why we have Mario to begin with. Super Mario Bros., the original 1985 NES version versus
Super Mario Bros. 2, the 1988 release.
The next one. Super Mario Bros. Is a classic. It's the reason why we have everything, like I just said. I don't really think any of us here need to describe Super Mario Bros., the original. Everyone knows the OG, but I will give you a little insight real quick on Super Mario Bros. 2. For those that may not know, because I've had conversations with people before and they didn't know, Super Mario Bros. 2 was a very, very different game than what people were used to. As far as I know, there was only one before it, really. What they were used to was Super Mario Bros. And then, of course, in Japan with the Lost Levels. And then Super Mario Bros. 2 came along. Sorry, I was thinking. And it was originally actually
a different game,
A different game. It was called Doki Doki Panic, and Nintendo actually basically just reskinned Doki Doki Panic and put Super Mario Bros. 2 on it and put all the Mario characters involved in it, and that's why we have such a different gameplay from Super Mario Bros. 2. I will say, for me,
I'll tell you right now,
I'm going to have to go with the OG, the classic Super Mario Bros., because without it, we wouldn't have anything else.
Okay, so the same thing. I'm gonna go with Super Mario's the original, the classic, right? The only reason also is you got to sit here and think.
Well,
they kind of just took the lazy way out.
I see how some people could say that. Yep.
That to me is that you bought a game that was already set up. You reskinned it. Obviously, Super Mario's Bros. 2. You reskinned it and called it your own, which it is your own because you bought the rights to it. Everything.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I do like Super Mario Bros. 2, and it does hold a special place in my heart for being such a weird and different game, even though it is a reskin.
Throwing turnips and shit.
And there's never been anything like it as far as that kind of gameplay ever again in the Mario franchise. And I guess it kind of goes to show you why, though. People like what Mario is, the platformer and the way that it was. That's why they went back to it. But it does hold a special place in my heart because it's the only one like it. Sorry, just wanted to say that. It's you. What are you picking? What are you picking?
No, I already said I'm gonna pick Super Mario Bros. 2.
The OG?
Or the OG. I'm sorry. You fucking threw me off.
Dad can game. Hit us with your choice.
Well, I mean, my choice doesn't matter at this point, but I mean...
Oh, no.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no.
Right. I forgot about that.
We're still going to let you talk, though, man. It's okay, bro. We're letting it happen.
I agree with what you said about it being lazy. They didn't really take the time to try and think something out. They, but in saying that, they took a risk too by just all of a sudden completely changing directions in which way the game goes. Like you can't even jump on any enemy's heads to hurt them.
Yeah, you have to pick them up, throw them, do things like that. Yeah.
So it's completely.
And even the boss battles are different, such as Birdo.
The mechanics are so friggin' different compared to the originals. Like
first game that you could play as Princess Peach and Toad as well, though.
Yeah,
that's kind of a cool thing, though.
Yeah, and they each have their own different abilities. Like one
exactly
another, like which is really neat.
Yeah.
I personally enjoy playing Super Mario 2 more than the original because the original just kind of gets repetitive after a little bit.
I do agree with that, though. I do agree with that.
I feel like the replay value on 2 is way better than the first one.
Yeah.
In saying that, you know what? Yeah, my vote's going to be number 2 regardless. It doesn't matter, but it's
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this case, Super Mario takes it because it's 2v1. But I do agree. And then also, by the way, spoiler alert for anybody that doesn't know, Super Mario Bros. 2, at the end, you see Mario is sleeping. He wakes up, and it's all a dream. That's what that picture was that you saw. It's all a dream, so it's not even, so it's not even really a real thing. But all right, let's move this over. Go ahead, hit him with the next one, Juice.
It's going to be Super Mario Bros. 3, the 1990 release, versus New Super Mario Bros. Wii 2009 release.
You go ahead, go first. You want me to go first? You want to go first? Let's let Jordan go first. He hasn't gone first.
All right.
In a couple. Go ahead.
He's like, shit, you made me go.
Shit, I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready.
The new
Super Mario Bros. Wii
was good, and I liked that it was the first one that they finally brought Yoshi into it. But they didn't bring him into it enough. Like, you know, like they brought Yoshi into it, but they didn't give enough opportunities to use them, I guess. I don't know. Correct me if
you bring Yoshi in, you better Yoshi it the fuck up. I'll tell you that right now.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The innovation that went into New Super Mario Bros. Or not new, sorry, Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah.
And like they went back to basics, and I mean, they added new stuff in. It was very different in terms of graphical style and art style from the first one. I think Mario Bros. 3 gets my vote on this one.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, man. I do like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It was that franchises, that series, forte, whatever, into console, from handheld to console. I like that they included the propeller power up. I always like when there's different power ups, because we have power ups such as in Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm guessing that people can probably tell what my choice is gonna be because of the shirt that I'm wearing today.
Tanuki.
So I'll just say it. Obviously, I'm gonna go with Super Mario Bros. 3, which renders Juice's pick, if it's different, useless, but we're gonna let him talk about it anyway. I dig Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Wii because I like the different things. I always like when they do different power-ups, because oftentimes you'll see in certain Mario games you'll never see that power-up again, such as Super Mario Bros. 3 has certain power-ups that you never see again. And like the frog suit, and then you had the boot that you could get in, and you can run around as the boot. I don't believe we've ever seen those again. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't think we saw the frog suit again. It ended up being later the penguin suit that you could use to go in the water and stuff like that. I don't think we ever saw the frog one again. So I really dig it. And then Super Mario Bros. 3 was another one of those pioneers. It capitalized on what the original was, and it changed things, and it did it even better. And it went back to the formula, like Jordan said. And I love it, man. And you could be Luigi in this one, and I believe. No, it wasn't yet. It wasn't the first time that Luigi finally had a different sprite. Huh?
It was the first game you could grab a shell and throw at your enemies as well.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can grab. Yeah, you can grab onto them and then kick them at your enemies. I mean, the game was just awesome, dude. And it wasn't it the no, that was World. Never mind. I was gonna say something. We're not there yet. So yeah, I mean, I'm choosing Super Mario Bros. 3.
So I'm gonna choose Super Mario Bros. 3, but I want to talk about the Wii one real quick. A point that you brought up, Jordan, was that you don't feel that they used them enough, and maybe it would have. And like, I know this is probably a bad comparison because we're comparing two different things altogether. But like, for example, like with the Mandalorian, right? The show is supposed to be about him, but then you introduce Baby Yoda, and it's like everybody wants to see more
Baby Yoda, but the show's about Mando.
Exactly. So in a sense, this one was about Mario. Like all the games are about Mario, and you get a little bit of
everything else and this and that.
Maybe they felt that
sprinkled on top.
if they would have brought Yoshi in too much, even though you obviously people wanted to see more Yoshi gameplay, maybe they felt it was gonna like overpower it and just be like,
I don't know. I love Yoshi, and they know everybody loves Yoshi, but Nintendo kind of just treats Yoshi as one of those characters that Mario just consistently murders and throws down into a pit. Although, man, Yoshi games, I could be here all day talking about all these Yoshi games, dude. I love Yoshi games, man. Yoshi Woolly World is the best Yoshi game, in my opinion. I just want to put that out there real quick. Jordan, hit him with your best Yoshi game real quick.
Woolly World.
Yeah! Ding, 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 ding! All right, moving on. Next one, Super Mario World, 1991, an absolute classic, versus Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now, I gotta say, I'm gonna take the reins on this one first. Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Two games that introduced Yoshi to be more prominent in their games than the ones before it. Super Mario World, you guys, another classic, another pioneer. The level design, the level layout, the way that you go around from each level. You got the cape power up in this one. Is Tanuki Mario in Super Mario World?
The cape replaced that.
Cape replaces it, right? Tanuki Mario was first introduced in 3, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yoshi was very prominent in Super Mario World. I mean, I have absolutely I have nothing bad to say about this game whatsoever. And then also some more of my favorite music ever in a Mario game is from Super Mario World. But Super Mario Galaxy, it just capitalized on what the first Galaxy was. I believe kind of made it even better. I never played all of Galaxy 2, unfortunately. And then they included Yoshi as well in Galaxy. And once again, everybody loves Yoshi. But I got to tell you, Super Mario World takes it from me 110% every time.
I was gonna same thing. So Super Mario actually takes it. It's really good. That was one of my favorite parts of the game was the cape power up.
And
I love the being able to float around and I don't know if it was doing that noises. I don't know where you got that from.
You have to listen in headphones. If you listen in headphones, you can hear it. He goes, and then he goes back up.
I don't know how you plug. I don't know how you plugged headphones into a Super Nintendo system.
Don't worry about it. I had different ways.
How you did that.
I can't reveal that. You know, void warranties and
if
everything.
I'm not mistaken, this was also what caused the lead of the season 1 episode, right? Of the cartoon series.
Super Mario World cartoon series. Yeah, Super Mario World brought this cartoon series in too.
Yeah. But I mean, and then like one thing that I appreciate and I have always appreciated about where Nintendo took the direction of like Mario and all that was all the different box art that we got to see.
Yes.
I don't think people talk about the box art enough, which again is back to the point where like for collectors like Jordan, collectors like Jar of Retro.
The light on. Sorry to interrupt. You guys keep talking. We're gonna have to turn this. I hate this light, but we're gonna have to turn it on.
So like for collectors and like for nostalgia purposes, like obviously like for me it was like the box art and seeing the progression and different ways that they did it with the different games. But like that's one of the things that stood out to me from that game was having them on Yoshi, your cape flapping.
Yeah, man.
Like you knew you were gonna get into an adventure with that. You know?
Yep, I loved it. So we already know World's taking the cake, but Jordan, we want to know what you think, man.
No, Mario World gets my vote. There's no argument on that. I've only briefly played Galaxy 2, and I definitely plan to play it sooner than later.
Me too.
Probably before I play through Galaxy 1 again, just because I didn't give Galaxy 2 enough of a chance.
Same here, man.
But Mario World, I mean, that was the first game to introduce Yoshi. Yeah. And playing that at like 4 or 5 years old, like, you know, that was it for me, man. I couldn't. Yeah. It's been my favorite. Agree. So
it's an amazing game, dude. I mean, kudos to Nintendo. That is a classic, and it'll always be. So now we're going into Super Mario Run, the 2016 version, which is the mobile version, versus Super Mario Galaxy, the original Galaxy. And I got to tell you, this one doesn't really need much explanation. Mario Run was a mobile game, and it's just kind of one of those classic, regular, you know, mobile games where you tap, you do this, you do that, like a temple run type thing, and you just do it. It does have some innovative things in a sense, I guess, for a mobile game, but not really enough for me. Everybody's going to be different, but come on. Mario Run versus Galaxy, for me, Galaxy takes it. Galaxy was an amazing game with amazing graphics, and it only looks better in the All-Stars version that's out right now. So Galaxy takes it for me.
I'm definitely going to give it to Galaxy too, and it's just one of those situations where it's kind of hard to compare console to a mobile game, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like comparing a console to a handheld. It's not going to be the same. But in that sense, I mean, I'll give them props on making something that was, I guess, different in a sense
And how far can you really go for a mobile Mario game? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So for what they usually do, again, like I think you brought it up, Jordan, last time when they took such a risk when they did like the Doki Doki game or whatever, where they reskinned it, etc. Right? That was a risk.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, it entertained you, and it definitely. I think it was one of those situations where it got you to be like, okay, damn, I can't wait to get home and get on a console and play.
Yeah, it kind of makes you want to play more Mario games, and maybe they succeed in that way. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna shit on Mario Run 100%. I do play it every once in a great while, but it's not something that I'm like, gotta play Mario Run. I personally don't feel like that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not shitting on it. I'm giving them props for doing something different, for thinking of, I guess, like a different idea to kind of still try to involve it and get you like on the go situation. But again, that's not one of those things where if I have a NES, if I have a 64, and I got a Wii or something in GameCube, I'm not gonna be like
jumping on Mario Run out of everything.
I'm gonna get on my, So I'll give them props for being innovative on that end, but Galaxy's just gonna take it.
What do you think, man?
Yeah, Galaxy for sure. I mean, I have to give him props. Like, my kid loves Mario Run, and he's like 2 levels away from the last boss, and like I can barely get past like the 4th level. So I mean,
it's not as easy as you would think a mobile game is either.
You know, like,
but the comparison he made, he was like, "Hey, so my kid's like 2 bosses away."
They hit the right notes to get all the ages in there, right? So I mean, I have to give him kudos for that. But Galaxy was a great turnaround for 3D gaming, and like just the capabilities of the console. I guess the way they kind of pushed it to its limit with the and how like you just literally walk under a planet. Like you can jump over a black hole that's literally trying to stop you.
Like, and wasn't it the first Mario game that you could use motion controls?
Yeah.
I believe it was the first one, right?
Yeah. No,
Galaxy.
Sure. Yeah,
I'll just say this right now, because Jordan just made a point that his kid was beating him at that game, right? In any case, if and when I do have a kid, and my kid decides to beat me in any game, I'm gonna crush their spirits. I'm gonna say I enabled easy mode for you. You get what I'm saying? And I play like on this super
kid of mine is beating me.
I'm on like the super expert secret level mode that nobody even knows exists. Okay, so
show him that tough love right off the bat. Life gets you down, son. Guess what? So does Dad.
so does Dad, because there's no way my spawn's gonna beat me.
All right, taking it to the 2000s some more. Super Mario Sunshine 2002 GameCube versus new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, the 2019 version. We already went through Super Mario Bros. U, so we don't really need to cover it too much. The Deluxe version just added a couple things here and there. It added a new playable character with Peachette or whatever. I still don't think it's really anything too crazy or innovative. It's nice to have it on the Switch.
I guess we know what your choice is.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about ports before, how the Switch is kind of a port machine, but I also do see the other side of it of people that maybe didn't get to play Wii U games because the Wii U undersold. So if you didn't get to play that game that was originally on Wii, now it's on Switch with a couple different things for you to do, then kudos for you for that. I do still want to get it just because I want to play it again on Switch, just because I just simply want to play it.
So that's a good point that you made right there. It's a good way for people to kind of look back and even refresh their memories on certain games, right? That they didn't get a chance to.
But Sunshine was so damn innovative. There was nothing like it, and there still has never been anything like that game. You have remnants again of certain things here and there that you see in other Mario games, but as far as the entire gameplay and the style of Sunshine, you don't see it. And it's just maybe I'm being a little biased because at that time in my life was just a great time for like gaming for me, and Mario and GameCube. I loved GameCube, and Sunshine just holds such a special place in my heart that Sunshine takes it 100% for me. What do you think, Jordan?
I had mixed feelings with Sunshine when I was growing up. It was I don't know. I mean, I liked that it was a Mario game, and then I mean, it actually took me some time to find out that you could ride Yoshi in that one as well.
Yeah.
I went over to my buddy's place like a few months after he had gotten it, and noticed that, and it was like, wow, that's adds some brownie points for it for sure.
Still not enough Yoshi though. I gotta tell you, not enough.
Nowadays, I love the game. It's like the atmosphere of it, and like it definitely got the refreshment it needed on the 3D All Stars, which kind of makes me want to play it more, because I feel like the GameCube version is. I mean, not that it's out of date or anything, and you can still go back on 64 and play Mario 64 and have a great time. It's not out of date, but I don't know. It doesn't call for me as much as other Mario games does.
Yeah.
And saying that, because it's up against Wii U Deluxe or Mario Bros.
Mario Bros. U Deluxe, yeah.
Really, the only difference was that they just included Luigi Bros in there.
Yeah,
really,
and the character Peachette, which is not really. Yeah. You kind of turn into it's like a power up almost. It's not really a new character. Yeah,
I have to give it to Sunshine.
I agree. Also, Sunshine has some of the best music in. I know I said that before, but it really does. Sunshine has some of the best music in the whole Mario franchise because it's like Islander.
This episode and count how many times you said.
Oh yeah, trust me, you got. What do you think? Though,
that man? And there's not enough Yoshi.
There's not enough Yoshi.
That's gonna be the fucking caption.
Super Mario Bros. Bracket. Okay. Not enough Yoshi. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. What do you think, man?
So I'll give it a Sunshine just for what it was, but I do want to say I am excited because I'm gonna buy the Switch.
Deluxe.
I'm just not gonna wait for a possibility of a Pro that they're kind of just dangling, you know?
Well, you never know. Maybe January, February, we might get some more information. Well, Nintendo's supposed to really give us a lot of information coming this 2021.
That's what I'll say. Either way, I was going to wait because of like financial, whatever stuff I got to take care of. I was going to wait till around that time frame, and then I could just like justify it and say, well, hey, my birthday is coming up in March.
Yeah.
You know?
I got to tell you.
If I don't hear nothing about a Pro between January and March I'm just gonna buy the regular Switch, and I'm gonna start enjoying some of these games. Which
I gotta tell you, Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a great one to play multiplayer, though. I will tell you that.
Sunshine advances.
There we go. Super Mario All Stars 1993 versus Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario All Stars included, for those that don't remember, it was on the SNES. It included Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, and then there was also a version that included Super Mario World, and it had all of them in it. The reason that this is included in this bracket is because Super Mario All Stars, unlike 3D All Stars, actually had a lot more differences than the originals. The graphics for all of the games were upgraded. Even the music was slightly different and changed a little bit or upgraded, however you want to say it. And then certain little gameplay things here and there. The games remain the same as far as like the storyline and how it goes for the most part, but little things here and there were different. So that's why I included it, because I felt like it was different enough.
You could say it's like kind of like a remaster with little upgrades, right?
Yeah, it's like a remaster with a couple upgrades, but it was definitely a lot more remaster than what 3D All Stars did. Okay. Super Mario Maker 2 capitalized on what Mario Maker was. It added a little story mode. It added more capabilities for level design and things like that. I did not get it, so I guess I'm being a little bit biased when I choose Super Mario All-Stars. But I didn't get Mario Maker because I didn't really see enough that made me want to go, oh shit, I gotta go get it. That was different than the first Mario Maker. That's just me. And I'm not big on creating levels myself.
Yeah, well, which you already said before.
Yeah.
With
so
the previous
All-Stars
Mario
takes
Maker.
it from me.
Yeah, so All-Stars is definitely going to take it from me just because it was also a way for me to kind of catch up at that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and even though I know I was 3 years old when this came out, even then
1993.
I was still playing it later on. But my whole thing was that it gave me a kind of chance to kind of look back and say, okay, damn, I want to play 1, I want to play 2. Maybe I should go buy those individuals and compare them, you know. So I'm going to give it to All-Stars just because of for what it was at the time. And then, like, I haven't played any Mario Maker 2, but I did, like, Maker, you know, the first one.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's good, but again, it's just one of those things. You're kind of comparing like a deluxe or like
a pack, a bundle,
like a bundle pack, like a mass.
But it's also kind of still in a sense bundle Mario Maker, because you got so many different things you can do from all different games and stuff. So that's why I pinned those 2 against each other.
Versus 1.
Yeah, but not really, because you can choose to create levels and or play levels from 1, 2, 3, and then World, I believe, as well, or not 2 maybe, but World, and then they also added the 3D style one or the new Super Mario Bros. Version to Mario Maker 2. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. Jordan, what do you think?
I'm still giving it to All-Stars.
All-Stars, I mean, that's my birth year, 93.
93.
But, yeah, I have to agree with both of you with points you made. You know, Mario Maker 2, I didn't see enough to make me want to go and buy it right away.
Yeah.
I got Mario Maker 1 relatively cheap, and I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot, right? And it was pretty good. I like I said, I liked it. So one day I'll get Mario Maker 2, maybe when it doesn't have the $79.99 price tag.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's Canadian for just in case.
For us, it's $59.99. I think
that's still too much.
It's still too much. Yeah,
ridiculous. It's anyways.
We're gonna be paying what you're paying next year, though, with all these other games.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be paying what you pay here in America. Yeah, starting next year, they raised the prices.
So that means his is going up too, though.
Could be.
Oh boy,
we're getting off subject.
Yeah, my bad. You're going with All Stars too. Is that what you said?
Yeah, All Stars is going to be my vote, and I mean, it was the first time North America got access to the Lost Levels, was it not?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, it was. You're right. My bad. I didn't mention that.
Originally, Lost Levels was on the Famicom thing, was it?
Famicom,
yeah, because
and
it
was
Japan
just in Japan. Yeah, Super Mario All Stars is the first time. Yeah, Jordan's right that we in the Western audiences got
Lost
Levels. Yeah, Lost Levels. That's the first time we got to see Lost Levels. If you didn't get it before,
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, we're breaking the monotony for a second here. Oh, are you doing it? I thought I was ready.
So I know
we can.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get into what? God, what are we doing here, man?
I quit.
God damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, Juicebox is going to introduce this week's cosplay of the week.
Oh, and this week's cosplay of the week is Ice Climbers.
And it's essentially a 2-for-1.
It is a 2-for-1.
We're getting two different cosplayers that
Ice
play
Climbers,
this.
yep. Popo and Nana. It's Nana, right, Jordan? That's how you pronounce it? Oh, sorry, he's taking a drink. Popo and Nana. And we actually found this via the photographer first. We didn't find it the actual cosplayers first. We found it via the photographer first. And I'm throwing it up on the screen if I didn't already. I don't know if I did, so I'm saying it again. Right about now.
SMWC is his Instagram tag.
Instagram. And we're looking at the photo that he took of Popo and Nana, the Ice Climbers, and Popo is Rain Emery, and that is Rain Emery on Instagram, spelled exactly how it sounds. And if you're looking on the screen, you can see it right now. And Nana, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Nana?
Nana is Alligator Cosplay, and that is Allie with an I _Gator _cosplay. And like I said, like you said, we found this via the photographer. I don't know how to say your name correctly, man. I'm going to try, but I'm probably fucking it up. It's Mapu Iosefa. Not sure, dude. I'm not making fun of you. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. But that is the photographer.
There's a reason why I didn't try.
Yeah.
But
this is in Big Cottonwood Canyon. And like I said, it's the Ice Climbers. Let's take a look, man. This just absolutely is the Ice Climbers. You know how we see like those cosplayers sometimes that are literally just like they look exactly like what the character is that they're cosplaying? Where is Big Cottonwood Canyon? I saw you looking at it.
I wanted to bring this up because
great
the
location.
Yeah, so that's what I love about photography in general. Like I'm able to appreciate that art is that they take their time into the backdrops, into make sure temperatures, all that lighting, and all that good stuff. But this was awesome, man. I love the forest backdrop. I love the ice. It goes with the characters
exactly
that they're cosplaying.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah. Oh, Salt Lake City, Utah. There we go. Utahing it up. Utahing it up. I really dig this, dude. I like it. Obviously, we don't really need to tell you. I mean, unless you're listening and you're not watching right now. The Popo's got the blue. Nana's got the pink. It's literally the Ice Climbers 100%. They even got the hair going on. It looks great. I love the giant hammers or mallets, whatever you want to call it. And I like how it's not like super. Forgive me if this is like if you guys feel like I'm downing it, and when I say this, because I'm not downing it. I like that the mallets, the hammers aren't super realistic in the sense of like human style. Like it is
it's
more
a massive
like
one
the
because
game.
it's supposed to be,
which is like what the game is like in Smash Bros. If you're even thinking in Smash Bros, I love it, dude. And the way that they're all together like this, let's do it. Let's be them, dude.
Oh, technically,
what would be no man? Just
it's this hand.
What?
This hand.
Like that. Yeah, it is the same hand. Maybe that'll be our screenshot, dude. Our thumbnail, dude.
Your hands are kind of sweaty, dude.
It's all right, dude. It's okay. I get a little nervous sometimes. Dude, I mean, shout out to you guys, Rain Emery and Alligator Cosplay as Popo and Nana, respectively, the Ice Climbers. Shout out to the photographer. Again, you can follow him at SSNWWC on Instagram. Make sure you go follow him because he does an amazing photography work.
Keep in mind, if you click the link in his bio, he also has a YouTube as well.
He does have a YouTube. Yeah. Sorry, man, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. Shit. I just don't want to keep fucking it up.
Link is in his bio.
But I didn't check out your YouTube. I want to now. I kind of want to go check it out and find out what it is. But I mean, shout out to everybody involved in this. Shout out to all you guys. It's kind of a triple whammy here, being that we found it via the photographer this time, but it's two different cosplayers. Your guys' Ice Climbers, Popo and Nana cosplay of the week is amazing.
It's amazing. It's kind of a lumberjack
or the one where they
thing.
hold hands and they spin around.
That's gonna be.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know how
that
it goes.
stuff. Bam. And
Good job,
back
guys.
to your regular.
Let's get back into this
scheduled
bracket. We're running on a little long. This
program.
episode's going to be our first like really, really long episode. So forgive us if we go a little faster, being that we already kind of explained everything throughout these brackets. I hope you guys are playing along.
Let's get into it.
Let's keep going. So as you guys can see, if you saw that the way that we're doing this bracket, in case you didn't get confused, because it's a 24 bracket and it's a whole long story. I don't want to talk about it a bunch, but the ones on the top here that don't have someone to go against, they're automatically just going to advance to the next one so we can keep it even.
For any
long
of those
story
sports
short,
players,
that's how we're fucking doing
for
it.
these sports players, it's essentially a bye week or a bye run for that person, so that person advances.
We're gonna
Super
go
Mario
through-
64 is going to advance, by the way.
So Super Mario 64 advances automatically. So we're left with Super Mario RPG versus Super Mario Land. Who wants to go first? Raise your hand if you'd like to go first. Nobody.
He raised his eyebrows, so you go first.
Yeah, your eyebrow raised a little bit, so that's enough.
You did one of the rocks, so
yeah, there you
go.
go.
On, dude.
Yeah, Mario Land's great, and the you know, like it's classic. But Mario RPG, I feel like it just with how much more replayability it has in terms of the length of the game, and then it.
Yeah, because Super Mario Land is really short.
Yes,
It's
like
a
an
super
hour
short game. Yeah.
Super Mario RPG, there's strategy involved, so you can try different ways to go about it rather than the same, tactics. I don't know if that makes sense, I guess.
No,
but,
yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
I'd say RPG.
Okay, RPG.
You're gonna give it an RPG?
I'm gonna give it to Land because I just have I'm being a little biased, I guess, in a sense. But I mean, everybody's gonna be. People aren't gonna just go off of what the game is. They're also gonna connect their memories and experiences with the game when they're choosing who. If you're playing along with us, when you're choosing who you say wins. For me, I just have a lot more fond memories with Land, and I really like the Land's music. I know it's not as full of life as RPG because it was on Game Boy, but I just really love the melodies of Land, so I'm going with Land for this one, dude. What are you thinking, man?
I'm actually going to agree with Jordan here. I'm definitely going to give it over to Super Mario RPG.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. So Super Mario Odyssey automatically advances. Super Mario 3D Land versus Super Mario Land 2.
Chaz is going to go first.
Oh, shit. All right. Super Mario 3D Land, 2011 handheld, versus Super Mario Land 2, 1992 handheld. I got to go with Super Mario. Oh, shit. This is a hard one, actually, for me, dude. This is a little bit of a hard one, man. I got to go with 3D Land on this one. Not because I necessarily think it's the better game, but because I think I played it more than I played Land 2.
So based off of game time.
Yeah, I'm going based off of game time on this one. I know it may be weird, but when I think of Super Mario 3D Land versus Super Mario Land 2, just for some reason, I know it's kind of contradicting what I said before about Super Mario Land 2, but when I think of it, automatically the first thing that comes to mind, 3D Land sticks out more for me when I compare these two. I'm not sure why it is. Probably because I played it more.
We knew this was already going to happen where some of the games, as it started breaking down more...
it's going to get a little hard.
It's comparing two different games in a sense. I'm going to actually give it to Land because I love the classic...
All right, so that's 2 and 2. Jordan, you're the tiebreaker here, man. 3D Land versus Land 2. 6 golden coins.
Yeah, I'm going with the classic Game Boy Super Mario Land 2.
Yeah. I knew it. I feel like I should have picked that, but I didn't. I fucked it up. All right. Super Mario Bros. The OG automatically advances. If you don't like it, well, too bad. Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, my God. I knew it was going to come to this, dude. 2 of my absolute favorites in the whole Mario franchise. Super Mario Bros. 3.
1990.
Versus Super Mario World.
91.
Oh, no.
This is too hard for me, dude. I can't go first. So one of you guys got to go first on this. I gotta ruminate. I gotta think about it. I gotta hear what you guys got to say about it.
Let me actually give me 1 second just to
All right, Jordan, go ahead. You go first, man. Super Mario Bros. 3, a pioneer, versus Super Mario World, another pioneer. One's got Yoshi.
That can't be the reason why.
That's what I'm leading with here. Okay, one's got Yoshi
for everything. No, I'm just saying. I have to go with kind of with what you did with 3D World or 3D Land versus Land 2. I've played Mario World more than I've played Mario Bros. 3. Mario Bros. 3 has actually been spoken of as a better game overall for as far as I can remember from people from like hardcore gamers and everything. But Mario World, I don't know, man. There's too much about it that just speaks to me. I'm not gonna say it.
I know. I'm virtually fist bumping you. I'm virtually
it is Yoshi, dude. We all know it is.
Yeah.
So you're going with World?
Yeah, going with World. It just you can't not.
Yeah.
I
gotta tell you, man.
So I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah, do it. Cut me off, bro.
There wasn't enough Yoshi. That's my explanation. No, I'm just kidding. Again, this is one of those things that's very hard to kind of compare because they were, they were both great games. Amazing gameplay on both of them.
Amazing, dude.
For me, dude, I just cannot get over, for one, the box art. Yoshi chilling.
Yeah, man.
You got Mario on this little cape, like, you know,
and it's the elongated Yoshi. Yeah. It's not the Yoshi that we're used to nowadays. It was like one of the first. Yeah, it was like one of the first iterations of Yoshi.
Things.
Elongated,
massive.
What are you going with, Juice?
I'm gonna give it to Super Mario World, dude. I think that power up was such a smart move on their end, and they, obviously they included Yoshi in it. I just loved it, dude. I have a lot more fond memories with Super Mario World, versus the. Versus what
3.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Versus 3.
No, I got you, dude. I won't drag it on. Both classics. I'm wearing a Super Mario Bros. 3 shirt right now, but when you pin them up against each other, dude, Yoshi takes it. I mean, Super Mario World takes it. So I'm going with Super Mario World.
How to throw that in there.
Super Mario Galaxy automatically advances. So Super Mario Sunshine versus Super Mario All Stars. We got a bundle versus another kind of innovator, a different style of gameplay. For me, I'm not going to carry this one on. I know we're in a long episode.
2002.
I got to go with Sunshine. It's one of my favorites, all-time favorites. I don't really need an explanation. Super Mario Sunshine takes it for me, even pinned up against All Stars.
For me, All Stars is actually going to take it just because there was a 1, 2, 3, and our chance, like we've said before, to play the Lost Worlds.
Lost Levels.
Yeah. It was our chance to play Lost levels that we didn't get to play before, so in a sense it gave us a different game to kind of play. So I'm sorry, but All Stars.
All Stars. All right, you're the tiebreaker, man. Sunshine versus All Stars.
All Stars.
I'm not saying it depends if you're actually gonna come on here again on what you pick next. I'm just kidding.
My main reasoning for picking All Stars is because
thank you.
we haven't even pointed this out yet. Actually, is that. It was the first one you had the option to have save states for some of the Mario games.
Oh shit! We all kind of that's a good one, dude.
Right?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Best. You had to like play 3 levels at a time for the first Mario and able to in order to save, but it was still the first time you had the option to be able to start off from World 2 level 1 or start.
Was it because? Did they not have save states in Super Mario 3 and World?
They did, but it was you had to play like 4 or 5 different levels to get to the save space before you actually got you didn't just save after every level. I was just playing.
I can picture the screen too on All Stars when you save and everything.
Yeah.
And when you go and you load up your save state, I can picture it, but I just don't remember if it was the first one or not. But it is a prominent one. I do remember that.
Yeah, they didn't do that in the NES ones. I know in Super Mario Bros. 3 you could save in the somewhere on the map. One of the spaces was a save spot. I think there was like 1 per world. And then you
I remember something like that.
It was
All Stars.
I think, you were able to save. That just gives it to me.
That's a big one. Yeah. Super Mario 64, 1996.
I'm really liking Jordan after this.
I know, man. Super Mario 64 versus Super Mario RPG. I'm not going to carry this one on at all. 64 takes it for me, hands down.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to explain it.
Definitely going to be 64. Definitely going to be 64. I just have a lot more nostalgia.
Yeah, just 64
more
takes
memories
it, dude.
with it.
I appreciate RPG, but 64 takes it. What about you?
Oh, shit. This next one's going to be tough.
You agree?
Right.
Yeah. 64. 64
now,
it is.
It's going to be Super Mario Odyssey 2017 versus Super Mario Land 2, the 1992.
So, Land is...
You sounded so sure of yourself. And you're like,
no, I am, but I just want to specify for people. Land is the handheld version, and Super Mario Odyssey is the newest Switch version.
Oh, damn. Which is technically a handheld itself.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right. It's a 2-in-1. Yeah. It's a twofer. It's a twofer. It's a buffet. Take what you want. Pay one price.
I'm gonna say Odyssey versus instead of Land 2 just because of
Odyssey.
What
Look
it
at
does.
what Odyssey is, man. Odyssey, hands down. Jordan?
Yeah. I have a hard time comparing 2D Marios to 3D Marios. Just because they're very different in terms of gameplay, the mechanics and the like how the game actually feels.
Yeah.
But if this was any other 3D Mario game, I would give it to Land 2. But because it's Odyssey and the extensiveness of Odyssey, I'd have to give it to that.
Odyssey it is. Super Mario Odyssey.
All right.
Super Mario Bros. The OG.
1985 versus Super Mario World. 1990 fucking what?
The only reason I sigh is because Super Mario Bros. Is the OG. It is the classic. It is the reason why we have what we have today.
It's the reason why we have Super Mario World.
Exactly. But Super Mario World has Yoshi. So Super Mario World takes it for me.
What the fuck, man? Is this like Chaz's Yoshi Adventures fucking bracket?
Yeah, dude, it is, dude.
What the fuck are we doing?
Wherever there's a Yoshi, there's a winner.
And it sucks because I'm gonna agree with you, not because of the not because of the Yoshi.
Now Mario World, I think we all kind of may agree on this. I'm not sure if Jordan is, but I'm just gonna take it and say that Mario World it took everything that came before it, just like Odyssey did. It innovated it improved on it, and all of those things, and it holds a special place in everybody's heart. I think as like a really prominent Mario game. I think so. And Yoshi. So, Jordan, what do you think?
Mario World was my first Mario experience, besides Dr. Mario, but that's totally different. That doesn't count. But, honestly, like, you just... when you grow up playing Mario World and you only have maybe 1 or 2 opportunities to play the original, and then you play the original later and you kind of just appreciate it for its origins and where it came from, et cetera, like you were kind of saying. World gets the vote, man.
That's cool that we have different experiences here too, because you said your first Mario game was Super Mario World. My very first Mario game was Super Mario Bros. It actually was Mario Bros. Yeah. The original Mario Bros. I'll throw a picture up where it wasn't like a platformer. It was the thing where you knock the Koopas off and everything like that. And then also Donkey Kong as well, which had Mario in it. Those were my first actual Mario games. But if we're talking about what Mario ended up becoming, Super Mario Bros. Was my first Super Mario experience. Jordan's was Super Mario World. What was your first Mario experience that you can think of?
Super Mario Bros.
That was your first. That was your first one.
Might have been Donkey. No. Yeah, it was Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah. So it's cool that we have like different experiences though. All right, Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh shit! No wait.
Yeah.
You didn't advance. Oh okay. We're doing this. Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy versus Super Mario All Stars. This was actually hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. I like both for different reasons.
Pretty sure you're gonna say All Stars.
I don't know what I'm gonna say. I need a second to think about it. Go ahead. You go first, dude.
Okay. I'm honestly, and again, and I know I said this when it went up against Sunshine, but I'm gonna go with it just based off the fact that like I had more gameplay with it, and also it was the first time we got lost levels.
You know what? For this one, I'm gonna throw a curveball, and I'm actually gonna go with All Stars on this one as well. Just because like it's all the classics bundled in one with a couple upgrades here and there, and then some, yeah. It's not to knock Galaxy. I know that may be weird because Galaxy is one of my favorite Mario games, but maybe I'm also going off a nostalgic factor, you know? Yeah. Maybe I'm also going off a nostalgic factor, but All Stars takes it for me. So I know that that's what's winning here, but we want to know what you think, Jordan.
Yeah, I think I'd have to say the same thing. I do love Mario Galaxy, and I agree with you. It's probably one of my favorite ones too. It's one of the couple ones that I've played through all the way. I've played through it a few times, and the All-Stars, I actually have very early memories playing Mario Bros. Or Super Mario 2 on that. And that was my first experience of Super Mario Bros. 2. So I had like memories of throwing vegetables at enemies. And if maybe a few years ago, I thought, or maybe not a few years ago, but for a long time, I thought that Mario All-Stars was that game. And so I just thought that was what it was because I didn't like the compilation. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
All Stars my vote.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Super Mario Bros. Bundled with Duck Hunt?
Yep.
Oh, at one point it was.
It was bundled because it came with the. It introduces to the pistol, right? That's where I got my fucking pistols.
Yeah. You're right. At one point, the original Super Mario Bros. Was bundled with Duck Hunt. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're right. I can picture even the
World Track Meet as well. There was another one. It was 3 games. It was
Duck Hunt. Shit, really? I don't remember that one.
I don't remember Track Meet.
I can even picture the physical box where it was cut in half, and it had one half had Mario, and the other had Duck Hunt.
That's
what you were thinking
about. Same exact picture right there is why
you thought about that.
I thought about Duck Hunt.
All right, now we're getting crazy, you guys. We're getting to the end. We're sorry if you think. Thank you to those that have stayed with us. We know that this is a longer episode. This is probably going to be our longest episode ever. Also, it's our New Year episode. We didn't say that, so Happy New Year, everybody. So I hope you're still sticking with us. I hope you're still playing with us. We're reaching the end. This is it right here. Super Mario 64.
Fuck, I'll tell you right now. Based off of what wins on each side, we're gonna have
a hell of a final, man. Time. Super Mario 64 versus Super Mario Odyssey. This is gonna be crazy no matter what you pick. You got 64, which is the first 3D Mario game, the first style of that kind of game that inspired all the 3D Mario games moving forward. Obviously, massively inspired Odyssey.
We're gonna go with inspired.
It massively inspired Odyssey and made Odyssey what it is today. There's tons of 64 throwbacks in Odyssey. There's even a 64 skin that you can play as the 64 version of Mario, and he literally is 64-bit in Odyssey. So I don't know if you've got that far, Jordan.
No, I haven't got it. That's pretty cool.
He just fucked it up for you.
Fucked it up for you if you didn't know about it.
That was so good.
So I know some people may get me for this.
The fucking call's gonna drop.
I know, right? I gotta choose Odyssey. I have to choose Odyssey because I gotta choose Odyssey, man, because it's so.
Should I throw you off like Yoshi now?
It's such
a
beautiful game, you guys. Like if you are a real hardcore Mario fan, it is almost emotional to see how much they took over all of these years of all the Mario games from everything in the Mario franchise and just threw it all into one giant, beautiful game.
And made it work.
And just made it absolutely amazing. Like, what's next after Odyssey? Because they did such an amazing job, dude. So Odyssey takes it for me.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
64 takes it?
64, hands down, for me. And again, I get this is kind of an unfair comparison just because I haven't played Odyssey as much. I didn't know that you could get into a 64-bit skin.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Dude, you can get into so many skins. Yeah, it's insane. I gotta show you.
But honestly, dude, just 64 for what I represented in my lifetime at the moment
makes sense
versus what Odyssey represents.
I think a lot of people would choose 64 to be honest.
Nostalgia factor, collector's purposes, everything. For me. Personally, 64 was just such an awesome game, dude.
What do you think? Tiebreaker right here.
Yeah, I see. It is tough. I'm gonna have to go with Odyssey on this, but for there's some strict reasons as to why. It's the attention.
You want to say goodbye now?
You know,
what is it?
It's kind of like the only time where nostalgia doesn't win for me.
Oh my god!
I mean, even though I haven't played all the way through Odyssey, so I could be wrong in saying this, but I mean Mario 64 has more Yoshi, but even though it's a tiny bit, it's still true. More.
It's true.
Little 64-bit Yoshi.
I think it does have a little bit more. Oh wait, does it? You know what? I'm gonna spoil it for you guys right now. You get to be Yoshi in Odyssey.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. That's awesome.
You get to be Yoshi.
That just kind of reconfirms. You don't get to just ride Yoshi.
Thinking. You get to be Yoshi in Odyssey.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite attention to detail that I noticed was the fact that they brought back Paulina. It's like the first time that she's been in a game since Donkey Kong.
And the original Donkey Kong too, not Donkey Kong Country. For those that may be thinking of Country.
It's been all these years now, and like they finally redesigned her character and actually she's
the mayor of New Donk City.
I think that's pretty cool too. I haven't gotten to New Donk City yet, but I think that's pretty neat detail. And
it is.
They just take the cake for the attention to detail.
100%, man. All right, rounding it out here. Super
Damn,
Mario
both of you.
World. Super Mario World.
Not liking me so much now, eh?
Yeah. Super Mario World versus Super Mario All Stars. We don't really need to explain too much because we explained it a million times.
I'm gonna be
what do you
right.
think?
Everybody's gonna vote what I say on this one. I'm going Super Mario World.
I'm going Super Mario World. What are you doing?
See, I am going Super Mario World.
God damn it, Jordan!
He's going with us. He's doing it with us.
No, but he's gonna do one of those
against each other because All Stars was also released with World. So
exactly.
It's like,
yeah. And only 2 years later.
Yeah, so I'd be with the fact that it wasn't the original release that came with World. I'm gonna have World because it just trumps all the games before.
Oh my God!
I fucking told you.
I didn't know. I honestly, none of us
you.
knew what this was truthfully going to end up being. We had some guesses. I'm sure we all did in our minds.
I can tell you what's gonna
win. I honestly didn't think, being that Julio hasn't played much of it at all, being that Jordan didn't finish it yet, I really didn't think that Odyssey would be up in the finalists. I really didn't. I knew Super Mario World was gonna go far, but I didn't know if it was gonna make it to be the finalist. Yeah.
Especially because you look at that side of the roster.
There's so much on it.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my God, man.
I felt like it was going to be 64 versus World, and it almost was too. That's what I kind of
64 versus World. I did think 64 was going to end up being in one of the finalists. I knew it was going to make it really far. I did not see Odyssey making it this far, dude. It says a lot, at least in our circle that we got going here, what Odyssey represents, even if you haven't played all of it.
Let me just say something right here too. I know this is actually based off of because of the era that we grew up in, and obviously, like in this situation, where Odyssey somehow miraculously cheated and won. Again, it's a hard comparison because we're '90s kids, you know. We're 90s kids. We grew up in that 90s era.
We grew up in the sweet spot, though.
Where we saw, we
pretty much grew up in the sweet spot of gaming in general and the sweet spot of Mario games.
Arcade gaming,
even if you were born a little bit later into the 90s and stuff, such as Jordan and yourself, because I was born in '88. So we either way, we all kind of got the beginning of Mario. We were able to experience the beginning of Mario.
And again, this is one of those things where maybe some of this stuff would have, and that's why we want you guys to play along. That's why we wanted you guys to comment.
Everybody's different.
And even then, in some, because we're gonna make clips, or Chaz is gonna make clips where you could disagree and say, "Hey, I actually wanted RPG to win over," And
let us know, man. We want to know what ended up being. Boom,
your list
for you. What ended up being the finale for you, man?
And honestly, I would have had a really, really tough time if this shit would have been 64 versus World.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Yeah,
because that's where that was going 100%. Until you guys screwed up and chose Odyssey.
It's still going to be really, really hard for me, and it's going to be astonishing. Super Mario Odyssey, you guys. We're at the end of this bracket. Again, we thank you guys for tuning in this long. I'm hyping it up, spicing it up, making you guys wait for it. Oh, man. Thank you guys for tuning in this long. This is our longest episode ever. It's the last episode of this year.
Thank you, Jordan,
for being here.
Yeah, even with everything you got going on.
Everything you got going on in your personal life. Yeah,
with your kids and all that. With your kid beating you in a
Mario
in a
Run,
game.
It must not feel great. I know
it's tough.
It's tough.
Like I said, I'm crushing my kids' spirits, dude. I'm lying to my kids.
Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch versus Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead, man.
Super Mario World. And I'll tell you, and again, I know this is one of those things where it's not so much fair because I didn't play as much Odyssey. I didn't get that far into Odyssey. I understand that Odyssey does a lot of amazing things and kind of mashed everything together and have some of Mario World influence in it.
Yeah, it does.
I 100% understand that. And if you want to compare the number of power-ups you have versus what you have in Mario World, I get that, and I'm not knocking that. I'm not shitting on Odyssey because I didn't play as much. Nostalgia factor, the music is there.
The music is amazing.
I honestly, this is such a hard.
Man.
I know it's a hard choice because of what Odyssey is. Again, I cannot give enough credit.
Our first look at Yoshi. I'm being serious this time too. I'm not making a joke. It really is our first look at Yoshi with World.
I cannot give Odyssey enough credit, but there wouldn't be an Odyssey without some of these classics like Super Mario World.
Got you.
So it's going to be Super Mario World for me.
I'm going to choose Odyssey. And I know that's insane because World is literally one of my
it was nice being
favorite
on the Side Project podcast.
Mario games, dude. But Odyssey, and I know it's like, why wouldn't you choose the older one? No. Because Odyssey, like I said before, it took everything and molded it into one. And it's the sandbox kind of style, but a little bit of an open world, but not really open world at all. I know it's weird. It sounds weird, but I mean, like you can go in when you're in a world, you can go and you can do and you can explore. And it's like, it's just endless opportunities. It's such an amazing game. You can ride Yoshi. You can be Yoshi. You got all these different skins.
That's been his fucking basis for every fucking...
and it's like, and Luigi's in
you wouldn't have Yoshi if it wasn't
dude.
for 91.
I know, but
Yoshi.
But I'm telling you guys, and I won't spoil too much because neither of them have seen the ending, and I know that Jordan is still playing it. But when you get to the end, it's, for me it was, and maybe I'm just like a weird gamer. I know on the Gaming Memories pod that we went on, Cade asked us a question if we've ever cried during a game and what games we have. I will tell you, I didn't cry at the end of Odyssey, but I got emotional in the sense that it just brought me back to like, and I know this is carrying on so long, I'm sorry, but it brought me back to like my childhood and playing literally every single Mario game. I had a moment where at the very end, when you're doing the end of the game and all this stuff, and then even the credits and everything, where it literally just comes full fucking circle of like, what, 35 years of Mario games,
again, I
dude.
can understand why you picked
And maybe
Odyssey.
If you played it, though,
I can understand.
You would understand more, of course. So it's going to be biased either way to people. Everybody's got different opinions and views and everything, you know?
But again, this is one of those things that, again, I cannot give them enough credit for what they did and bringing everything together, like you said. And maybe that's why you're picking Odyssey. You're picking Odyssey because you got a flurry of emotions.
And I played through the whole thing, and I saw it all, and it's just absolutely 100%. Phenomenal. Every single aspect of it, the gameplay, the game style, the sandbox, the reminiscence, the nostalgia factors, even the music and everything into it. Odyssey takes the cake for me, and Jordan is our finale tiebreaker here. The big final, Super Mario Odyssey versus Super Mario World. Jordan, you are the tiebreaker. Hit him with it.
Not saying there's any pressure on you.
Super Mario World.
What did he say?
Wait, say it again. Wait, I want to make sure we heard right.
Super Mario World.
That's what I thought he said. Oh my god. Oh
Ladies and gentlemen,
my whole build-up was pointless.
We have our winner.
Super Mario World is the winner of the Side Project podcast, Super Mario Bros. Bracket, dude. Super Mario World takes it all after 24 different games, an hour and whatever change this is going to be after editing. The longest episode we ever had, the New Year's episode. Jordan, man, thank you for coming. Thank you for being a part of this.
No,
thank you. This is Side Project history right here. We want to know what you guys ended up doing. Did you agree with us on any points that we made?
And even if you did not advance or play through, and if you're at the just watching this because, you know, we have the timestamps and all that, if you were to have Super Mario Odyssey versus World, what would have been your winner?
Even if you didn't play through the whole thing, what would have been your choice between Odyssey and World? You know what I mean?
Because
what would
I'm sure
you're
going to do a promo clip of saying, and the finale.
Yeah, towards the end of the week. I'll let it build up, and then towards the end of the week, you guys will see on Instagram and everything the finale. But I can't believe it, man. But I, at the same time, I can, because World is just one of the most phenomenal games in the Mario franchise ever. And it was 100% another one of those pioneers that paved the way and changed the Mario franchise. So I can't knock it. I can't hate on it at all.
Which I'm happy that they were able to stay. This is one of those franchises that was able to stay so relevant.
Yep.
Even though some of the games were filler games, to be honest.
Kind of, yeah. Some more than others, depending on what you think.
Were a little bit kind of filler games, but I'm glad they held their relevance, and we still have something from our 90s era, late 80s era. Yeah. To this now,
it's so relevant. All these Mario games, the one thing that you can say, in my personal opinion, is no matter what you feel about all these Mario games, they're all relevant.
Yeah,
I feel like they all stay relevant. Some are more than others, some are more fun than others, et cetera, but I think they will always be relevant in the gaming world.
Yeah, and the gaming world wouldn't be what it is because there was a lot of games that were inspired by
Mario,
like the Mario style games, and how far they were able to take this. Like, could you imagine in '85 they thought, okay, shit, in 2020, entering 2021,
I know, right? What are we gonna? I bet you they never even thought it would become what it became.
How do you top? How do you top Odyssey though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. What do you do next after Odyssey, dude? And once you play through the whole thing, Jordan,
come out with a fully remastered.
You may have a different feel though. Maybe you know everybody's different. You may not even feel the way that I feel about Odyssey. You may not feel all of those things. You know what I mean?
I know how you
Everyone's
top Odyssey.
different. Huh. Odyssey 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro.
Too simple. I don't think they should do
Super
an Odyssey
Mario
2.
World 91 dropped into
I wonder what they're doing next,
for
man.
Switch.
Well, we won't carry this on too much longer, you guys, because we know it's a long episode, and I don't know how you guys feel about that. Jordan, do you have anything to say while we head out, man?
No, I actually got to get going, and I'm going to call it a wraps here. I appreciate you guys having me on. And
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming. He's like, you know what, guys, this ran on way too fucking long, and I'm sick of talking to you guys, so I got to get the fuck out of here.
I thought we were doing 30 minutes. I'm out.
I know.
Thanks,
guys. Thanks, Jordan, man. We'll see you later, man. We know you got stuff to do. Thanks for coming, man.
You guys so much.
Jordan did have what's called a hard out, which that in radio and stuff like that means he's kind of got a time limit. This ran on a little bit too long, so if he looked like he was rushing, he did have a hard out and he did have to go. So we're just joking and everything. Thanks, Jordan, for coming. But we won't run this on any longer whatsoever because this is an insanity long episode. So thank you guys for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all of those things that you do over on YouTube.com/Side Project Podcast. When you go down, you hit that big red button that says subscribe. When you press it, it goes bing, bing, bing. Those are the Mario coins, and you get 100 sexy Project and Mario Super Mario World coins.
That's about one of the times that I liked when you did the outro.
There you go. You get 100 Yoshis for you and for you and for you. Everybody gets Yoshis. Thank you guys for listening on Apple, on Google, on Spotify, and all those things that you listen on. Juice, quickly tell them where they can find you.
Thanks to PZ, it might be El Juico, but right now it is Captain_Juicebox, the only Juicebox organic non-GMO.
There you go. If you're looking for me, you can find me at IGHatesChazzy on Instagram. If you're looking for Dad Can Game, Jordan, who we had here today, he is at Dad_Can_Game. I believe that's what it is on Instagram. If you're looking for us as a whole, the duo, the magnificent, it's just Dad. You can find us at Side Project Podcast on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a happy New Year. Juice, hit him with some New Year pistols.